Good morning, traders. So we're still using the Bill Williams theory and looking at the Dow Jones at the moment. So yesterday we still got another green day. I'm on the weekly at the moment, so I just want to point out a couple of things here. So I'm not going to put all these lines in, but we will use the same line. So each of these tails is a level. Okay, so that one is gone. That level is gone. And this level here is pretty much gone as well. Okay, so I'll leave that one in. I want to see if we've got a daily close above it. And the next, there are a couple of levels coming up. So this is the first one that is of interest to me. So it's this inside tail here, but there's another inside tail here. So this is currently a gap. Okay, so price hasn't come back to test this breakout of the previous bar. So this area here is still a gap for me. So that is an area that I have a little bit of interest in right now. And you can see how it's pretty well lined up with this other inside tail here. Okay, then the next level is going to be that swing low there and then this fractal here. Okay. Now I know this second or the third line, 1, 2, 3, is not a fractal. It's not off a fractal level, but it is an inside tail, which equates to a gap. Okay, so that's the first thing that I'm a little bit that I'm watching. I'm not worried about it, but it's an area that I'm watching for price to reverse off. Okay, so if we look at the daily, if we can click it, you'll see we are pretty much into the alligator at the moment. This grouping of the oscillator to the upside is still a worry for me. Okay, this is still looking like a let me just get rid of that. I'll get rid of this now. So this is still looking like a wedge to me. Okay, so there's my bottom line, and I'm not doing very well this morning. Let me just zoom in here. Okay, so there it is there. Okay, so that is my wedge that I'm seeing at the moment. So this is on the daily, and it's also very clear on the 4-hour. A couple of things that sort of make up the wedge for me, and obviously this grouping up here is the one thing. We do not have any gaps. Sorry, we did. We had one here, which we've closed. So you can see there's the inside tail. Price went down. It didn't come back to test this tail until this area here. Okay, so the gap is closed. So we've got a fairly strong consolidation phase here, and we had a very strong move to the downside. So I'm of the opinion that we still have a second move coming down. Okay, so let's just get to the 4-hour, and you can see now if we just line that up a bit better, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so there you can see 1, 2, almost 3, 4, 5 touches on the top, and we've pretty much got 2 on the bottom. So this is pretty much a confirmed wedge. Okay, even if you've got sort of 1, 2, 3, you're looking for 1, 2, 3. That's a triangle pretty much. There's your fourth attempt at this wedge. So that to me is a wedge. Okay, now a couple of things which work against the wedge, and obviously the one is that we're above the alligator, and you would expect us to have a retest. So we didn't really get a retest yesterday. I was looking for that retest. I was playing a short, got stopped out of that short. As I said yesterday, looking in this area for a short, it got going quite nicely, but then it reversed off it and stopped me out. So my next level is pretty much, I'm going to do that. So we have a level right where we are, but this pin bar actually is already tagged at the moment. So the next one that we need to worry about will be that one. Obviously, I'm just readjusting these levels at the moment, just so that they line up on the 4 hour. So this is the next level. All right, yeah. Okay, so we can get rid of that one. Okay, so there are two levels. So the first one is pretty much where we are now, which is 23673, and the next level up is 23890, and then add one more in for the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, which is over here, which is 23999. So 2400. So those are the levels that we're looking at the moment. Let's get down to the hour and see if we can see anything to trade here. So you can see we had a pretty good grouping here. We got going on the short, but you can see the grouping to the downside, and then immediately bounced off the alligator and up we went. Now, bounce was a bit confusing because it wasn't quite off this previous breakout level. So we started first, and then we had another push through, which I really thought was what was the actual breakout, but anyway, was not to be. So what we're looking for at the moment is looking for some kind of diversions or anything that's going to indicate that we have a move to the downside. So for now, I think the trend has changed. It is to the upside. You've got a 4 hour alligator pointing to the sky. You've got 1 hour pointing up as well. So what you want to do is basically trade with this trend at the moment. So the micro trend at the moment is to the upside. Okay, until we start breaking some of these bottom levels here on a lower time frame, then you're looking for long. So you're trading with this trend. So I'm not saying go long at the top here. I wouldn't look for long up there, but definitely I would be considering a short from this area. Any sort of price action indicates short, but it's going to be a short's very similar to yesterday, where it'll be sort of a gradual decline through the morning and then get out of it and wait to see what happens with price action for a long to the upside. Okay, so yeah, I think that's still my view on this at the moment. Is we are consolidating and there is a short coming, but it may not be today. So we may get sort of a little bit of a pullback and then we run up again on into this level of 23673, or alternatively even get up to 23890. Okay. And lastly, let's just want to put that in there. So you can see this was the upward trend line. Okay, 1, 2, 3 touches. We broke through, we back up, we're underneath this trend line here. So now there's merit for shorts and there's merits for staying in with the long. So I know that doesn't help you much today, but that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. So I think for me, it's a case of really being patient, waiting for the short setup. Okay, this not really. It's a sort of we've got a breakout above this level here. So this level being 23400. So we do have a breakout above it. I am concerned with all these oscillators grouped to the upside, and I think what I want to do is just switch across to the ichimoku quickly to see if there's anything there. But I think the bigger picture for me still is I'm looking for my second move to the downside. Okay, there was my first move. We're consolidating. I'm looking for my second move to the downside. So, and I've had 1, 2, it's a 3 move, sort of 3 move consolidation. There's 2 moves to the upside, 1 to the downside. And now I'm waiting for price action to dictate which direction we're going to go. And I am definitely still going to look for a short. Okay, let's just get to the ichimoku. So the 4-hour ichimoku, it is positive. We have broken through the cloud. However, we haven't had a retest of the cloud. So often when we break through the cloud, we reverse, we come back to retest the break, and then we move. Now that retest may happen over here somewhere, so it may only happen in a week's time. So that's the whole point of being patient. So if price comes back, test the break, holds it, then for me I have a trend reversal and it's worthwhile getting in on the trend. Okay, so that's that. On the daily, so let's just get this level here where Kijinsen is. You can see Kijinsen, the red line, which is flat. So it lines up with this inside tail on the daily, and that level is 23885. 23885. So that's probably the most logical level on the daily that we can get to before we reverse. And we'll definitely have some kind of reversal off here. May only be short-lived, but there will definitely be a reversal around here, especially on Kijinsen. Okay, let's just get to the hour, see if there's anything we can see here. And trend is still up. You can see we are above Kijinsen, and for as long as we stay sort of above the cloud and above Kijinsen and Kijinsen, then you have an upward trend. This is not diversions at the moment. That's not diversions either, so there's no diversions. There's nothing really indicating a reversal just yet. Okay, so let's get back to the Bull Williams. So yeah, so in summary, what am I looking for? I'm looking for one of the levels to get hit, so pretty good idea to draw all your levels in. I'm looking for a move up to another level, and then look for a short off that level. Take your levels off the 4 hour. It's probably going to be safer. Okay, there is a level there. We have tagged that level already, so look for the next one, and there is my next inside tail there. Okay, and it also lines up quite nicely with the 200 EMA. Okay, and also you've got an inside tail here. So if it's not the level where we're at now, which is 236, let's round that off, 23670, then it's definitely going to be off 23. Sorry, that's 23941, or alternatively round that off to 2400. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a short, either in this area where we are now or further up at the next level. So if you are long, well done, stay long. There's no reason to get out just yet. If we do break above this fractional level that we have here, the 4 hour, let's just get to the hour. Yeah, so we do break above this fractional level here, then you definitely have an opportunity to get long. Your stop is going to be below this fractional. Okay, so that's kind of how you need to look at it. So this previous swing low, which is a fractional, your stop will be here, and the breakout up there will be long. But just bear in mind, your long is pretty short-lived. It's possibly only 230 odd points. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. I'm not really going to trade this in the morning. We'll just wait and see. If it does continue to the upside, I may be tempted just to climb in for the ride up into this zone of 2400, and then I'm definitely looking for shorts from this area. Okay, so yeah, as I say, I want this thing to come back and test the breakout. So we haven't tested the breakout of the alligator either. So I'm really looking for a retest of the breakouts before I get in long. Okay. Anyway guys, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.